Hey guys, so I am making this video because I realized that the game link that I put up for the little review game for you guys to keep practicing your um, factoring, your little review game, I wanted to make a little video to help you guys kind of navigate that. Now, the hub page, you'll notice that this is still week one because I'm recording this during week one and I didn't want to like move stuff around and make it hard for y'all to see. So if you're ever curious, usually when I'm working on the next week's assignments for you guys, I hide it all the way down here on the right side. So you can see I'm like setting up your week two stuff. Of course, by the time you're watching this, it is week two already. Here are your assignments and stuff like that. So you'll notice number three is to play this review game. You'll notice it's not graded, right? And you can see this note over here that I have sort of written out for you. Not graded, but I did want to show it to you because I thought it was pretty cool. It's got some old school, really, really old school video games on it. So if we click open that website, all right, takes a minute to load up. Okay, so if you open up this website, the link that I gave you guys goes to this like options place, right? So anyway, you get to choose which game you want to play. There's Pac-Man, which is where you're the little the yellow circle guy who's eating and trying to run away from the ghost. There's a bunch of different games here. Pong is like maybe the first video game that was ever made. Snake, of course, is really fun. Lots of you guys have played the like advanced version of Snake. You've played like a Slither or whatever. So this kind of will give you an idea of where that idea came from. Space Invaders is a really fun game. I think I'm gonna play Pac-Man just for the fun of it. Okay. Um, so when you choose to play Pac-Man, it's of course got the cool music going here. All right. So when you play Pac-Man, it's going to ask you to answer a question correctly, and you have to answer every question right, or it's gonna boot you out, right? So I'll go ahead and do this question. Right here, it has X and then a little mark and then a two. That's because in this old school font, they couldn't really do exponents, and so that's how they show that it goes up there in exponent land. So this is that is x squared, right? So this is a really simple problem, x squared plus 2x plus 1. Um, I am not even going to write this out because I think it's useful for me to walk you through how I'm picking an answer. So there are four options here, all right? So option one, I can look at right away and say that this is not going to be the answer, and that's because positive 1 times negative 1 does not give me positive 1, right? So you know that these two numbers have to multiply to give you that last number. All right, negative 1 and positive 1, those multiply to give you negative 1, and that's a positive sign right there. So I know that that's not right. Negative 1 times positive 2, that's going to give you positive or negative 2, so that's also not going to work. Negative 1 times negative 1, that does give you positive 1. 1 times 1 also gives you positive 1, so it's one of these two answers. All right, so now I have to look at the middle number. The middle number, that B value, is positive 2. So in this case, I know that both of the ones have to be positive because when I add those ones up after combining like terms, after I did the box method, right, I'll need them to add to positive 2. These two would add to negative 2. So I think that this is the answer. All right, so now I get to play the game. For Pac-Man, it starts you off in the corner. These ghosts, these are the bad guys. You can't run into them unless you've eaten the little fruit and made them into like blue blinking ghosts. You'll see that in a second. Now you control your little guy using the directional arrows on your keyboard. So if I press the right arrow, my guy's going to go to the right. Okay, if I press up, he'll go up. Okay, now I got to run away from this ghost. Alright, now I'm going to try and eat a fruit because when I eat a fruit, all of the ghosts turn blue and I can eat the ghost at that point, right? So that's kind of fun. A cool little trick to this game is to eat those fruits. You want to be strategic about when you eat the fruit. Alright, I'm going to eat another strawberry there. All right, so running away from those ghosts, and of course I've got to get all of the dots, and once you eat all the dots, you win, and you get to go to the next level. All right, so to proceed to the next level, I've got to answer all 5 of these questions correctly. All right, so I'll go through, answer each one. I'm looking for numbers that multiply to give me positive 9, so multiplying to positive 9, that works. That works. 9 times 1 is 9. Negative 9 times negative 1, also 9. 3 times 2 is not 9. Negative 3 times negative 3 is 9. Okay, so I know that it's not this third option here. Now I'm looking for those numbers. Not only do they have to multiply to give me 9, they have to add to give me negative 6. All right. These add to give me 10, so that doesn't work. These add to give me negative 10. That doesn't work. Here we go, the last two. Negative 3 plus a negative 3. Combine those up and you get negative 6, so there's my answer. So you'd keep going through on these. You'd keep working them out. It is going to start to give you some that have that leading coefficient of a 3. So you're going to have to be careful there. Use your diamond method. This is not timed at all, so you can take your time working through these. Okay. Now, as you work through this game, if you want, you can choose to play another type of game. All right. So let me re-click this link so that I can get a fresh page. All right. So you can play Pong. All right. Pong is a really simple game. I'm just going to play one player. All right. And so, oops. That's embarrassing. I lost right away. I didn't know how to control my guy. I think you're supposed to take the stick up and down. Maybe you have to do it with the mouse. I'm not sure. So you might try that with the mouse. You might try it with the up and down arrow. I tried it with the up and down arrow and it didn't work. But same thing. Anytime you lose, if you want to keep playing, you have to answer the question right here. So here I see positive 20. All right, and negative 9. In my mind already, I'm thinking negative 5 and negative 4, because negative 5 and negative 4 are going to combine to give me the negative 9, and they're going to multiply to give me a positive 20. So there we go. There's my answer. All right, so I've earned an extra life, so I can play again. Let's see if it's going to let me. I don't know how to move my guy. Okay, let's try one more time. 3x squared minus x minus 4. So I'm looking for numbers that multiply to give me negative 4. The first one works, the second one works, the third one works. Now I got to think about this middle term. I want it to be negative 3. So that tells me, or I'm sorry, negative 1. That tells me that I need the 4 to be negative and the 3 to be positive. So I'm looking at this first one. When I multiply here, negative x times, or negative 1 times x, that's going to give me negative x, and then 3x times 4, that's going to give me 12. So that's way too many. So I think it's going to be this one right here, because this middle multiplication, the negative 4 and the x, that's going to give me negative 4, and then the 3 and the 1 is going to give me 3, and so when I combine those, they're 1 away. Negative 1 will be the answer, so there we go. All right, let's see if I can get this little paddle to move a little bit. Huh? Well, I guess I'm just not going to get the paddle to move. Maybe don't play Pong. I know Pac-Man works. I know Space Invaders works. Lots of options there for what you can play. Again, not graded, just a way to waste your time as you're quarantined there in your house with your family. I know that can't be great, but plug that charger in on your laptop and play 2 or 3 hours of Space Invaders and get really good at factoring. All right, so that's the goal. We'll have a quiz next week. I hope you all enjoy your long weekend. Friday is Good Friday, where Christians and Catholics celebrate the death of Jesus Christ on the cross. So that's the holiday that we are celebrating this weekend. And then, of course, that'll lead into Holy Week with Easter on Sunday. And then we'll be back at school on Monday. So take care of yourselves. Be nice to everybody there in your house. Be a peacemaker, especially if you got siblings that are not getting along. I will, of course, be having the office hours. So here on the hub, check those office hours. They will be the same for this week, so make sure that you're joining Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I'll be doing lots and lots and lots of those factoring examples because I know that this is hard and I know that we have to practice this a ton. So I'm willing to do that with you. So please make sure you're coming into office hours to get all of the help that you need. All right. All right. I miss you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.